discuss about is that we hope that the government, based on what Najib said today, that this is a war, that they must correct the negative perception. Because they say there's negative perception about the Barisan Nasional federal government. I think Najib should realize that this negative perception is caused by BN themselves. We see the full range of defeat, anger, denial, bargaining, but no acceptance. You know, the four reactions of defeat. First is anger, then denial, then you bargain, and then finally you accept. This one, I think all the management gurus as well as the psychiatrists will tell you the four stages of any defeat. Each person goes through will be first anger, then the sense of denial, try to blame others, then finally you bargain. How can this be so? And finally accepted. BN has clearly still not accepted their defeat at the last general elections in terms of popular votes. And they are still in a stage of anger and denial. Before they go on the third stage, bargaining, before they finally accept. And I think you look at this question of perception, I want to ask the Prime Minister to tell UMNO and Utusan Malaysia to stop blaming others, especially blaming inventors, entrepreneurs and investors. Malaysian entrepreneurs, Malaysian investors and Malaysian inventors. Many people are shocked by the attack on KS Pua. KS Pua should be celebrated, not condemned. KS Pua is the owner of Spicon Electronics, the one who invented USB and the pen drive. And he was attacked by Utusan Malaysia. Unfairly, with lies, very, very evil lies. And of course, a very racist attack by Utusan and UMNO. But then, when people like Michelle Yeoh supports Barisan Nasional, very good, give them Tan Sri. But inventors like KS Pua, who has brought, I would say that there's nothing wrong. You want to give Michelle Yeoh Tan Sri because she has also brought international fame to Malaysia. Tak ada apa-apa salah kalau bagi penganugerahan Tan Sri, kerana beliau memang telah mengharumkan nama Malaysia sebagai seorang pelakon artis antarabangsa. Tapi mengapa bagi dalam satu pihak Michelle Yeoh diraikan tapi KS Pua dikecam? Bila KS Pua adalah seorang pereka Malaysia yang termasyhur di dunia, muka Malaysia yang paling terkenal di Taiwan, dan dalam bidang elektronik di antara yang paling terkenal di dunia. Syarikat KS Pua, revenue dia, pendapatannya ialah 1 bilion ringgit. 1 billion ringgit company, 10 亿令吉, sama dengan Pulau Pinang, 1 billion ringgit budget. Dia punya pendapatan 1 bilion yang dia bina dalam tempoh masa 10 tahun saja. Dengan tangan kosong, hanya pengetahuan dan inovasi dalam teknologi. Dia seorang yang miskin, betul-betul miskin sampai papa ke dana. Keluarga miskin papa ke dana. Atas kebolehan, pengetahuan dan inovasi dia, mereka USB dan pen drive, dia mengecapi kejayaan. Syarikatnya 1 bilion ringgit. Dia seorang pereka yang berpengaruh dan terkenal di dunia. Rakyat Malaysia yang paling terkenal di Taiwan dan juga dalam bidang elektronik di antara yang dikenali, dan saya rasa muka Malaysia yang terkenal dalam bidang elektronik. Beliau harus diraihkan, bukanlah dikecam. Kita harap jangan mainkan perkara ini macam satu isu perkauman, seperti mana yang dimainkan oleh Utusan Malaysia. Seperti nak musuhi semua kerana tak sokong PN, sampai buat fitnah ada Red Bin Army. Suatu fitnah yang jahat juga. So, kalau Dato' Sri Najib benar-benar ikhlas nak tukar persepsi, hentikan serangan kepada rakyat Malaysia terkenal. Mereka terkenal, mereka muda terkenal, macam Dato' KS Puah. Mengapa nak mangsakan Dato' KS Puah? You know, look at this type of Malaysians, they can go anywhere in the world. Dia mana-mana boleh pergi di dunia. Kita harus galakkan mereka balik ke Malaysia. Jangan halau mereka macam ni. Dan saya nak kecam Utusan Malaysia dan juga UMNO kerana dalam kegairan mainkan politik perkauman, akhirnya akan makan diri untuk negara Malaysia. Kalau ikut nafsu, ada musibah yang akan berlaku ke atas negara Malaysia. Jangan ikut nafsu dan Malaysia terpaksa menanggung musibah tersebut. This is very malicious, destructive and evil. We should, as I said, we should be celebrating KS Puah, Dato' KS Puah. And I think it is time that we receive the outrageous calls. Maybe I'm very outraged why this is happening. And we are worried that it will affect investment climate. I call on the Prime Minister to direct UMNO and Utusan to stop these attacks. If possible, I think UMNO and Utusan should apologize to Dato' KS Puah for these lies against him. Adakah Utusan nak halau semua pereka teknologi baru puas hati? Nak kita duduk dalam zaman kejahilan? Mungkin itu maksud dan hasrat Utusan Malaysia dan UMNO, nak kita hidup dalam zaman kejahilan. They want us to live in the dark ages. So if you want to talk about correcting negative perception, I think they have to stop these negative attacks. And I said we are still very upset. I said you want to go for us, we respond. We are politicians. But why you are attacking inventors, investors, and entrepreneurs? This is a source of pride. I want to say this is a source of pride. You attack people like that, you only drive them away when we need them in Malaysia. I think this is short-sighted. This shows they are not fit to run the country. If this is their attitude. And this will only create a sense of alienation amongst Malaysians. 这样的话，这样的做法会引起一个鸿沟，人民感觉更疏远，非常是爱倒车，而且使到国家遭殃的一个行动。Okay, any questions on this?
CM, did KS mention anything about wanting to withdraw the investment because of this news article?
No, he did not mention, but I think this is the wrong message that you send out, the wrong climate. It's not easy to get investors like this. But they better stop now, or else you may discourage people from coming in. And they are cooperating with people like Silterra, which is a government, GLC. I think they are working with Silterra. What nonsense is this? Technology knows no borders. So you know how difficult it is to get people like them back to Malaysia, and then you want to do all this type of nonsense. They can go anywhere. They don't have to come to Malaysia. So what are you talking about? Attracting the best and the brightest, attracting the high technology. You are showing that you do not want high tech, you want low tech, or you're not interested in technical know-how, but interested in technical know-who supports you, that's only one. I think this is backward. Highly irresponsible. And I think there's still a sense of shock amongst investors that this is happening in Malaysia. Not only I think among entrepreneurs, but also amongst the investment community. How can this be happening?